So this is when you say exactly as predicted, because on our previous video I showed you guys that in more than 90% of cases, price before choosing a trend duration gets attracted towards this top central or the bottom CPI line before choosing a trend duration, and this exact scenario played out. I mean, price of Bitcoin from this top, you can see, had a major pullback up to 12.7%. So what does this mean for the media short term? What kind of scenario could be unfolding next, and how to prepare yourself, because price looking into different time frame using different scenario is definitely turning very interesting. So before I jump into the content, before I start talking about these interesting scenarios, please do me a favor and destroy that like button. And guys, please let's try to reach at least 1,000 like in this video, because video like this takes a lot of time, takes a lot of energy. So if you appreciate what I'm doing, if you like this kind of content, then definitely destroy that like button. Thank you very much. Now, first thing first, yesterday when the price of Bitcoin was over $100,000 to $103,000, I was there. I was shouting on top of my lungs to be careful, because there could be a major pullback. Bitcoin testing the support from this key trend line, I mean the CPI trend line, before choosing a trend duration. And now after testing the top CPI line, you can see the buyer stepped in. But will this remain? Because according to this CPI line, I personally think there will be a retest. I mean, Bitcoin after some major move could be testing the support one more time, a proper test around the CPI trend line, and only after that continue with this actual bullish move, because this here is an ascending CPI which only gets formed during uptrend. Any sort of a pullback will be giving us a buying opportunity. And according to this leading indicator for the month of December, our first target sits around 108,000, which is still open. Second target sits around 120,000, which is still open, and the no-brainer price target sits around 140,000, which is also open. So any sort of a pullback, because we have printed a new ascending CPI, will be giving us a buying opportunity. And beside this example, even if you look at this using a rising trend line, this rising trend line was a very important line for us. I showed you that in the past price action, the same trend line was acting as a support, but when the price of Bitcoin was below it, this exact trend line rejected us twice. So when the price of Bitcoin had this major bullish move, where did it end it? Exactly at this rising trend line, which previously acted as support. Yes guys, this trend line which in the past price action acted as support rejected us, and right after that we got attracted towards this CPI trend line. So what does this tells us? What is this chart trying to pinpoint here is that in the media short term, yes, there might be some relief rally after this kind of major move, but please be careful. We might see another pullback, price testing the CPI trend line properly before breaking here to the upside, because we are aware guys, if you simply use this Williams alligator indicator, you can see in a daily time frame this Williams alligator indicator looks very bullish. Whenever we see this green line appearing at the top, blue line at the bottom, price is in an uptrend. And in the past price action, you can see during this uptrend, each and every pullback resulted in a bullish continuation, because around that area we had this bullish Williams alligator indicator crossover, green line appearing at the top, blue line at the bottom. So in our case, when the price of Bitcoin had this flash crash right after testing the support around this Williams alligator indicator, we bounce back. So what I'm trying to pinpoint here is that yes, the indicator is bullish, Williams alligator indicator is bullish, but if you look to the downside in a daily time frame, we are forming a bearish divergence. While the price of Bitcoin is making higher highs, RSI line here in a daily time frame to the downside is making lower highs, which clearly shows weakness for the upcoming days. So according to this daily RSI, bearish divergence could be seen, which could be resulting in a corrective move, just like from this past price action. You can see when the price of Bitcoin was in an uptrend making higher highs, RSI started printing lower highs, which resulted in a corrective move. Same thing happened here. While the price of Bitcoin was in an uptrend, we printed a bearish divergence in RSI, which resulted in a corrective move. Same thing is happening in our case as well. Yes, even though the price of Bitcoin is in an uptrend, we have to be careful because this is a bearish divergence in RSI, which could be resulting in another continuation like this. Price of Bitcoin testing the support from this Williams alligator indicator, testing the support from this CPR trend line one more time, a proper support around that area before continuing with this actual bullish move, because we are aware beside this Williams alligator indicator, even this Bollinger Band is indicating us incoming volatility. Yes guys, the squeeze in Bollinger Band, upper band, lower band contracting, resulting in a volatile move in price action of Bitcoin for the upcoming days. So this clearly shows us that any sort of a pullback, there is a very high probability of price bouncing back and forth around this upper band and lower band, and after testing some key line to finally break to the upside, because we are aware guys, even though Bitcoin tested the support from this CPR trend line, which resulted in a relief rally, now even according to this symmetrical triangle, you can see this trend line was actually a line of resistance in the past price action. Yes guys, the same trend line got retested, and right after that a bullish continuation followed. But please be careful, even though it might look like a perfect retest, I strongly believe the price of Bitcoin, even after some bullish move like this, could come back to this our CPR trend line one more time, and only after that continue with this actual bullish move. Because we are aware guys, right now, even if the price starts showing weakness, you can see in a bigger picture, Bitcoin could be giving us a great buying opportunity. So for now, we have support from this rising trend line, support from this Williams alligator indicator, support from this Williams alligator indicator, support from this Bollinger Band central line, support from this CPR trend line. So any sort of a pullback, if you simply zoom out, could be giving us a great buying opportunity. That's why price showing weakness, price getting attracted back to us is 91,000 is just a temporary pullback. Only after breaking below 90,000 we are going to change the scenario. But as long as the price remains above 90,000, we are going to remain bullish, because I showed you that in the past price action, when the price of Bitcoin in a weekly time frame broke out of this descending channel, it resulted in a bullish move. But during this bullish continuation, we had a break. You can see we had a consolidation, few shakeout before continue with this actual uptrend. So same thing could be happening in our case as well. Price broke out of this descending channel, started with this bullish move, and just like in this example, right, past price action, we might also see more sideways movement before continue with this actual bullish move, because we are aware guys, Bitcoin looks like following this Elliott wave theory with the price actually around 120,000 before starting with this actual corrective move, because this bullish continuation here is a formation of impulsive wave 5, and not just only according to Elliott wave theory, even according to this cup and handle pattern. You can see handle has been broken, neckline has been broken, and since then the price is showing bullishness. And according to this cup and handle pattern, you can see our price objective sits around 120,000, which is still open. And not just only this, if you simply zoom out and look at the price action of Bitcoin in a monthly time frame, whenever the price of Bitcoin during this uptrend has started with a bullish move and also has broken the resistance from this 0.5618 Fibonacci line, what has happened after that? After breaking the resistance from this 0.5618 Fibonacci line, after ending this bearish move, we have started with an actual marker phase. Same thing happened here. We ended a downtrend. Price tested the support from this 200-week moving average, and right after that, we started with this bullish move. But this bullish move got rejected while trying to break out of this 0.5618 Fibonacci line. But when we did, you can see we started an actual marker phase. Same thing has repeated again and again. Price in a bigger frame after ending a downtrend has broken the resistance from this 0.5618 Fibonacci line. It has started with an actual marker phase. So in our case, we have already broken the resistance from this 0.5618 Fibonacci line. So that's why the upcoming days in our case is going to remain bullish. And not just only this one here, even with the pre-halving, post-halving shakeout, you can see guys, whenever the price of Bitcoin has ended this expansion phase and went through the halving, what has followed after that? If we simply look at this example from 2012, price ended this bear phase, entered this expansion phase, and while we were in this expansion phase, you can see we were also following the support from this rising trend line. We entered to the first halving, price got attracted towards this rising trend line one more time after the halving, and only after that an actual market phase started. Same thing happened in 2016 as well. Bull market, bear market, price entered inside this expansion phase where we were following this rising trend line, went to the second halving, got attracted towards this rising trend line, this expansion trend line one more time before breaking it to the upside, before starting an actual market phase. Same thing has happened again and again. Price, while in this expansion phase, went through the halving period, it has resulted in a pullback before breaking to the upside. So in our case, we went through the fourth Bitcoin halving. You can see price also got attracted towards this expansion trend line, just like from this past price action. And now it clearly shows us that we might be in an uptrend. We might be in a formation of this new market phase, because beside this monthly time frame, beside this Fibonacci breakout, even the USDT dominance is breaking to the downside. Yes, guys, weakness in USDT dominance means the entire crypto market is going to profit from it. So that means, according to this USDT dominance, since it is clearly heading here to the downside, you can see, until we test the lower trendline support from this descending broadening wedge, we are going to remain bullish on entire crypto market. Yes, guys, weakness in USDT dominance means the entire crypto market is going to profit from it, which is also a sign of strength, which is also showing us the upcoming days for Bitcoin is going to be bullish. Yes, guys, even if the price in the medium short term starts showing weakness, you can see that will be just a temporary pullback, and price after that is expected to continue higher. So in case of doubt, simply zoom out. So guys, these were some of the quick updates that I wanted to share with you in this video. If you enjoyed my work, then please do not hesitate to destroy that like button. And to those individuals watching this for the first time, to hit that subscribe button. And also to those individuals asking me, Anu, what is your take on Ethereum? Guys, I shared this on 21st of November, pointing that Ethereum could be on its way to $5,000 when the price of Ethereum was only $3,100. But now, if you look at it carefully, you can see it is clearly on its way towards this $5,000 price opportunity. So if you want to find out, if you want to get update on your Ethereum trades, then definitely follow us on our Twitter, guys. It's very simple, CryptoAnup. So by saying this, I'm signing out until next time. Bye-bye.